Fitin10 Nation, it is day 9 of the Fitin10 Challenge, day 9. And I thought I had not posted video day 7. Somebody wrote me and said it's not up, and I checked and it didn't appear to be up. But then somebody else wrote me and they said it's in the Mind and Body channel. So anyways, I reposted it again, unknowingly. So there you have it. All right, so it's posted twice. What else I want to say? Oh yeah. Thank you to, we have a tooth doctor, that is otherwise known as a dentist, in the challenge. And I don't know if I should mention her name, so I won't. But she wanted to remind me, and of course all of you, that I talked about pop the other day. I said I don't have any issues with it. That it is very acidic, and it essentially causes cavities. Okay, so you want to be very, very careful with this. However, I did say in a video a few days ago when I was talking about soda water, that soda water is somewhat acidic, but pop is like 100 times more acidic than soda water. Anyways, thank you for the reminder. I think it's important that you know that. I don't have any issues with sugar-free pop when it comes to your body composition and your diet and that type of thing. Okay. Also, just a small note on red meat, I wanted to mention to you, because I forgot to mention this, that it's also very high in glutathione, okay, which is a very powerful antioxidant. All right, so just wanted to throw that out there. Most people don't think about antioxidants when we talk about red meat. Okay, let's get right to the food of the day. Now, I'd like to start the challenge, at least the first few weeks, talking about foods that are convenient and quick, because that's going to help you the most. So here's another food that I think is awesome, and I used to eat this as a kid, and then when I kind of discovered that it was really high in fat, I stopped. But I was in Costco some time ago, and I came across it, and so I picked it up and looked at the label, and I was like, wow, pleasantly surprised that they cut down the fat in this particular product. So I am generally not a fan of processed foods. Not all processed foods, but most processed foods I'm not a fan of. This one is not so bad. All right, so it is stag chili. I'm a huge chili lover. I like to put this on some rice. I add some steak to it and some baked Brussels sprouts, like chopped up baked Brussels sprouts, like really well cooked Brussels sprouts. Super good. Very easy to make and put together. Okay, let's run through the ingredients in this. All right. So that's the first thing you do whenever you pick up a food in a grocery store, and it's for lack of better words, it's synthesized with a bunch of ingredients. Let's look at the ingredients and see first, before we go to the macros, because, ingredients are probably the most important thing. All right, so ingredients: beef, water, tomatoes, pink beans, kidney beans, tomato paste, dehydrated onion, chili seasoning, modified cornstarch. Not really an issue. That's just a starch that's basically taken out from the endosperm of a corn kernel. Jalapeno peppers, salt, dehydrated bell peppers, butter flavor. Okay, butter flavor, that's a bit of a question mark too. And spices. All right, so not a bad product. Pretty much all the ingredients in here are just real food ingredients. Okay, even if they are dehydrated. Macro-wise, per cup, we've got 8 grams of fat, so 260 calories. 8 grams of fat, 30 grams of carbohydrates. 7 grams of those carbohydrates are fiber, so that's a good thing. Another 7 grams of those carbohydrates are sugar. Now that's mainly coming from tomato and tomato paste, because that's the third and fifth ingredient in here. Sorry, third and sixth ingredient in here. So if you don't already know, the ingredients in the beginning are the most prevalent ingredients, the ones that are added in the most quantity. So that's where that sugar is coming from. Tomatoes are mainly sugar. And then protein, we got 17 grams. Now this is a beef version. You can get a vegetarian version of this as well. Okay, not a bad product. Now there is 650 milligrams of sodium, so that's quite high. Sodium is an essential electrolyte in the body. So listen, if your homeostatic processes work normally, that is, you have sodium, you have too much sodium, you're just going to excrete it. Okay, you don't have enough sodium, your body's going to hold on to it. Okay, but not all of you have sometimes the hormones that are released in order to regulate these things are not working perfectly. I know that some people have high blood pressure issues. Then you got to pay attention to your sodium. But for the average healthy person, sodium is not an issue. I'm going to say it again. For the average healthy person, sodium is not an issue. Okay, and if you work out a lot and you sweat a lot, you want to take in more sodium than the average person. Okay? If you don't have enough sodium in your diet, guess what's going to happen? You will excrete more magnesium through your sweat. I'll say that again. If you do not have enough sodium in your diet, you will excrete more magnesium through your sweat. Okay? So, these are both vital electrolytes. All right. Enough said on that. 6 minutes. All right. Let's talk about this. Creatine. So, I use creatine. It's one of the best ergogenic aids on the market. Essentially, what it does is it increases intracellular water in the muscle. It's also a phosphate donor, which basically means it helps to lend currency to the fuel that powers muscle contraction. Okay, so it's good for things. It's good for producing power, or helping you to produce power, okay, muscular power and muscular strength, okay? Those are two different things, by the way. So strength and power, this is very good. Endurance-wise, no direct help, okay? But indirect, it might help, okay? So you just want to make sure that you get something that's pharmaceutical grade, because you don't want to get a cheap version of creatine. It will definitely have some heavy metals and stuff like that in there. So as long as it's actually 100% pure creatine monohydrate, I highly recommend it. If you want to take it, if you want to increase your muscle tonicity, which I think probably maybe most of you do, if not all of you, this is a great product. It does, you will put on some weight with this, not fat. It's going to be water inside the muscle, not on the outside of the muscle, so you can't see that water weight. It just looks like your muscles are essentially bigger, okay? If you don't want that look, then don't have creatine, okay? But it is the most tested ergogenic aid probably on the market. Like, out of any ergogenic aid that's out there, and there are a lot of them, this is the most tested. I'm talking lab tested, university tested. There's many studies that have been done on this product, okay? Hundreds, maybe thousands, okay? Probably thousands. Okay, totally safe unless you have high blood pressure issues or kidney issues. Okay. Other than that, really good. It's also been shown to have some cognitive. It's been shown to help with cognitive type abilities. Okay. So makes you smarter. I'm not really sure if that's true, but it's supposed to help actually reduce your likelihood of developing certain cognitive diseases like dementia and Alzheimer's, etc. Okay? Creatine monohydrate. Get some. All right. I should just have my own line. Message of the day. How am I doing here? 9 minutes? Christ. I gotta work on this. I did good yesterday. All right. Here we go. You build yourself up over time, not overnight. Things take time. You build yourself up over time, not overnight. Things take time. All right, now some of you may not be happy with your physical condition, and that did not happen as a result of an overnight process. That took time. So it's going to take time to undo it. So don't expect things to happen overnight. That also means you need to be consistent, doing the right things for a period of time. All right? 10 weeks is a relatively short period when we talk about something like this, okay? Now you can see great change in 10 weeks. For sure you can. But if you really want to see like dramatic, wild change, you know, putting in more time will do that. All right. So, you know, I want to remind you that, you know, things take time and you need to keep going, regardless of whether you fall off the horse, so to speak. You need to get back on the horse and you got to keep going forward. Okay. You cannot give up. All right. You've got to keep moving in order to see things come to fruition, okay? So you build yourself up over time, not overnight. Things take time, all right? Okay, that's it. Submit, commit to this challenge, you guys. Positive energy, positive vibes. For the love of God, believe in yourself. And start your morning with 5 things you are thankful for. You have a much better day. Believe me, you will not get fed up in traffic. You will not worry about the little things in life, because you will soon realize that we are really lucky, right? We are very, very lucky. I will talk to you all very soon. See you all tomorrow night. Martina and I are teaching class, 7 o'clock, upper body. I'll see you.